Join me today as I go hiking and camping on the Cornish coast. I've just got me, myself and my backpack, and it's a hot day. Let's go on a little micro adventure. I've just walked out of my house and I'm heading to the coast path to soak up some sun, get closer to nature and camp by the sea. Hey everyone! Today I fancied a little bit of a micro adventure, and so we actually live in Cornwall and we live right on the South Coast Path, so I thought let's walk along the Southwest Coast Path and camp along the way. So I'm literally going to set foot from my house. It's actually already like 2 o'clock, so I need to get going because I think I've got about 13 miles to walk to where I want to camp. I'm just going to pack up now. Got it all laid out on the bed, and quite luckily Tom did the John O'Groats Land's End walk last summer, so he's got a lot of good hiking gear that's really lightweight, so I'm going to use all that. So I'm just packing for my little adventure. So I've got a one-man tent. I'm putting it all into Tom's backpack that he walked to Land's End with. It's quite big actually. Might be a bit overkill.
I thought I'd come and say hello. I haven't been on the video in ages. Hello everyone, it has been a while. I am alive. Isabel hasn't killed me like people in the comments are suggesting. Yet. Or she's got good AI and managed to reproduce me. Yeah, so I've been keeping myself busy, not too busy. I have been doing a little bit of work. I've also been looking at maybe even getting a real job, who knows, we'll see. But also I'm doing another project which is very exciting and I love, and it could even result in another separate YouTube channel which will be more mine and a little bit more based on like sustainability and self-sufficiency and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. It might not happen, it might happen. We'll let you know on here if and when we know. I'm going to be carrying on popping on to Lost in Transit. Hopefully we've got a few more trips and stuff planned, but Isabel is kind of going to be taking the reins on Lost in Transit. So if you've been enjoying the last few videos, there's a bit more of that to come, which is good news.
There goes my water bottle.
Sorry about that. I'll let you pack. And my cousin's over from Australia at the moment, so I'm hosting her. So I'm going to go hang out with her.
Nice.
Right, enjoy your walk, is you busy?
Thank you. Yes. Will you come and save me if I get lost?
Yes. Right, yeah, have fun.
Thank you. This is me and you guys.
Sorry.
No, we got a van trip planned. Upcoming van trip planned.
I've got to fix the van first.
Yeah, we've got to fix the van. We actually have done the welding like I mentioned last episode, so that's all done. The van looks really nice actually now, but she still needs a little bit more work. Right, let's pack for this trip. So I'm in our house at the moment. I will actually show you around. Maybe in a couple episodes time I'll do a little tour or something of the cottage that we live in. But yeah, this is our little bedroom, and I'm going to get packing because I really cannot faff around anymore. I've faffed enough today. Tent is going in. Please dear God say there's poles and pegs in there. Sleeping mat. I can't find we've got 2 of these and one of them stinks because Tom took it on his walk. I can't find the nice smelling one and I haven't got time to keep searching, so I'm taking Stinky. Stinking George has got it apparently. George, give it back. And my lovely £5 bargain, my Extreme Goose Down sleeping bag from the car boot sale. It's going in. Oh guys, I've got to take it all out because I forgot to line the bag with the dry bag. It's like the hottest day of the year here. But just in case. Sleeping bag can go right at the bottom. Tom, are you supposed to have like heavy stuff at the bottom? Or in the middle or the top? Against my back. That's what I've done. Tent's going in. Sleeping mat's going in. Gas. Hopefully that's enough to last me cooking dinner and breakfast. So I have a full one, but I really don't want to carry it, but I may regret that. If not. So I've booked a little National Trust campsite, because I could well camp on the Southwest Coast Path, but I get a bit more nervous doing that alone, and also feel a bit bad doing it. Like I can't really like relax. Obviously we did it the whole way on Tom's walk, but I don't know, I'm happy to pay. It was £9 and it'd be nice to have a toilet. So I've booked it in, so I've actually got to get there now. Lighter, very important. I'm gonna wear this hat because it's so hot. I haven't worn this since the Nepal days. Pillow, towel. Oh, I need to get a bikini because it's so hot. We'll definitely be going swimming at some point. I'm actually going in like these shorts and my trainers because it's so hot. I don't really want to wear big shoes, big plumping shoes. Pajamas, and t-shirt. I guess I'll just take this. That's my cooking and eating pan. We do have this like really cute little lightweight set that we took on our big walk when I walked from Wales to Cornwall. But I think I'm just going to take this big mess pan because it can balance on the camping gas stove quite nice. Glasses, camera batteries can go up here. And tripod. Do I want to bring a tripod? Yeah. Let's feel this. Oh, it does feel kind of heavy. That's before I've put my water and my food in. Interesting. Guys, what have I put in there that I don't need? Do my toiletries in here, toothbrush, sun cream on the side. I think leave tripod. Yeah. Quite a lot of weight. Do you think I should bring a raincoat? It's just my luck if it rains. I'll bring my raincoat. It's silly. It's Cornwall. Raincoat and jumper are coming. It's fairly heavy. Nothing on what Tom's was like when he left. That's fine. That's fine. Now I just need to go and put my food in. This is the food that I've packed. I've got my sandwiches in here for lunch, and for dinner I've got a couple of these noodles, the classic. We used to have these a lot on our hikes, with some veg to have in them. Then I've got some carrots for snacking on the way, apples, sweets, cookies, crisps, and for dinner, well that's my dinner, and then for breakfast I've got a bagel and some porridge and peanut butter, and then some tea bags, Earl Grey tea bags with soy milk for the morning. There we go. Got to get it all in my bag. Cool. Food bag. This can be a food bag. Quite a lot of food, but I'm always an overpacker of food. This is silly.
Leave them for me.
You got half. I left half in the fridge for you. I got a big pot. I got like one of those mess tins. And as much as I want to bring a big power bank, I'm going to take just this little number because it's lightweight for walking. Had an outfit change, just going for a bit of a baggier fit. A bit more coverage on the arms. Okay, I'm packed. That's everything but my water. And although I get water panic, I'm probably only going to take a litre because I passed by a pub and then another pub, so I think I'll be alright till I get to my camping spot. This is a beast of a bag. Okay, that is quite an epic bag for one night. There we go. Can I walk 13 miles? I think so. God, we'll see. I'm already so hot. Let's do this. Let's get on that coast path. Let's see if in 3 hours time I regret putting this in my bag. Really goofy with my whole setup. Or I'm just getting used to this bag. I've just probably walked about half a mile. I'm just walking on the way to the coast path. I haven't hit the coast path yet, but I'm just adjusting to this bag. It's not feeling great, if I'm honest. I'm just trying to get used to like where to put the straps and stuff. It's really hot today. I'm a bit silly that I'm setting off at 3, But I'm kind of saying to myself that I meant to do it because now it's cooler. It's like a cooler part of the day. It doesn't get dark till like 9. I think it's 13 miles I've got to go, and I don't think it's going to take me more than like 4 hours. So hopefully I'll get there before 7. That'll be nice. We'll see, watch this space. Well, I've come a little bit on the coast path now, so at least I've started on the right track. I'm getting into it now. The bag feels a bit comfier, and it's just so beautiful here. And it's really nice to see the coast path on a sunny day. I've done a lot of walking in Cornwall on wet days, and it's just, this is magical. It's August, the sun's out, it's summer holidays, everyone's in a good mood, and it feels like a really good time to be doing this. I'm really excited to go and see the campsite that I've booked. It looks super cute, next to a little church and a beach, and it's National Trust owned. Sweaty though, definitely going to get in the sea at least once today. But I want to make a bit of headway. I actually have probably about 8 miles, maybe 9 miles before I get to a part where I have to take a ferry. And then I'm going to take a ferry, and then it's another 6 miles to the campsite. I've done quite a lot of the Cornish coast path on the northern side. When I walked from Wales to Cornwall with Tom, I did pretty much that whole stretch from Devon to Land's End. But I've done quite a lot of that northern part, but I would like to kind of piece it all together. That's one of my goals, is to do Land's End to Plymouth. I don't know if I'll do it all in one go. It's 9 days in one go. This is a good little tester to see how I fare, because kind of like would be taking similar kit to what I've got now. See how it goes with carrying this weight and stuff. I'm out of breath. The thing about the coast path is it's very up and down. I experienced that on the northern side. It is really, really hilly, like a roller coaster as you get into North Cornwall near Bude. Never experienced anything like it, but it's really special to explore Cornwall. I've got this right here on my own back doorstep, and the reason I'm kind of walking to my campsite is I just wanted to soak up more of being outside and connecting to nature, and kind of, I like the idea of walking out of my house and just not having to get a car, train, bus. I'm just gonna walk to the campsite, just think, oh, I'm really lucky to be able to do that. Make the most of being able to do that. There's just something kind of cool about, I just love that whole thing of carrying everything you need in your backpack. I just feel so free and liberated, and feels like a real adventure. I just feel so in the mood to just soak up these few weeks of our golden summer. I feel like August, that's what August is all about, just soaking up the last days of the warmth and relaxing and just feeling grateful for summer. And it's just so nice, like, to be wearing shorts and being warm, and like the actual air is just warm. I just want to make the most of going in the sea, living in Cornwall. Gonna walk on now. I've got 2 more miles to my next kind of waymark, which is a big waymark. It's Gribbin Head, this huge red and white, I don't know, marker point on the coast path. That was a nice little break in the shade of the trees. Now back into the sunshine. I definitely got into the swing of carrying this bag. I feel like when you first put a backpack on, it's just so weird and like you're not used to that big weight. But I'm in the swing of it now. I've adjusted my straps and it's part of me. Come on, bag, we're taking you all the way. This is the special bag that Tom took Tom all the way from John and Grace to Land's End. So it stood the test of time. It stood many a day's hiking. I can see Gribbin Head. That's what I'm aiming for. I'm just in heaven, like the sea behind me is just completely clear. There's just fields of green. I can see golden bays in the distance. beautiful headlands, there's butterflies and birds, and it just feels so good to be out here. Sometimes you just gotta leave your door, put your backpack on, and put one foot in front of the other, and it leads you to paradise. So this walk actually gets a little bit exciting in a bit because I get to catch a ferry. I'm getting the Foy to Polruan ferry so I can continue walking. So that's quite cool, because otherwise I'd have to go all the way around the Foy estuary. I mean, I think it's part of the South West Coast Path route is that you take the ferry. So I don't think I'm cheating too much, guys. With the ferry, it's still 13 miles, pretty good going. Still a half marathon. Oh, it's so peaceful. Like when you get between the towns, on these little bits where no one else is, it's just so nice to just be quiet and look at the sea and breathe in that fresh air. So I thought it's fun because I've done a couple of camping trips on my own now. I've done a campsite one, a car one, a van one. Now I thought I'd do a hiking one where I walk to my campsite. Gribbin head. Craggy rocks down below in that blue sea just gave me a real hunkering for Ireland and the Wild Atlantic Way. Like it will just always be such a special place to me, and I can like think of it and it takes me back, it transports me to like a really lovely feeling. Like I just felt so happy there and so calm, and I can't believe the beauty there. God, it's gonna make me cry thinking about it. It was so beautiful and such a special time. But me and Tom are actually thinking of going back to Ireland in September in the van. So let us know if you think that would be fun to film it, and we will. Can you see the clarity of that water? Oh my days. That looks amazing. It looks so good to swim in. I'm going all the way over there. That's Polruan, and then I've got to go further to my campsite. So quite a way away yet, guys. I'm just kind of enjoying this little bit of tech-free time, apart from my camera, obviously. But kind of enjoying not knowing the time. I don't really want to be worried about it. Like, it's summer, it's not going to get dark. I'll get there when I get there. I've made it to Gribbin Head. That was my next marker. Now on to Foy. I think it's another couple of miles to Foy, where I'll be catching my ferry. Be a nice little rest for the legs. And that was a cool marker to be working my way towards, because you could just see it for so long ago in the distance. But I'm not stopping. I was going to have a break here, but I'm going to keep going while I'm just feeling kind of like I've got the energy. I keep moving, I don't feel tired yet, and just trying to get those steps in while I do feel like that, because I'm sure soon I'll get hungry and want a break. So trying to make some progress while I can. I'm having my first little pit stop, eating one of my sarnies. I am like flagging a bit, so I need some energy. And I think I've probably I don't even know if I'm halfway yet. At 5 o'clock, I just checked the time, so I'm doing all right. Just gonna take my time and enjoy this beautiful weather. I've been lying on my bag for about 15 minutes, just soaking in the sun, looking at the sea, eating my sandwich. And I could quite easily just like have a little nap here. It's so peaceful. But we have to push on to this campsite. So I've got to muster up some energy and get that stroll back on. I can see Foy, so hopefully it won't take me too long to get there. I didn't take my bag off because I thought I would never get back up if I took it off. Come on, please don't strangle me back. Oh. Come on, Iz. You walk from Wales to Cornwall. You can walk 13 miles one day. It's just getting up, man. Oh. Okay, I did it. I'm up. This bag. I need to eat and drink as much as I can because I need to make this thing lighter. There are so many beautiful little coves along this walk with crystal clear turquoise water and lots of people swimming, and it just looks so inviting. But I've actually told myself I'm going to wait till I get to my camping site to swim, because after that break I found it really hard to get back up, and I can't imagine how hard it would be to get moving after the swim. I'm also aware that I don't want to be too late for the ferries. I'm not sure what time they run till, but I don't want to miss the last one. That would be really silly. But it's actually, like, the thing about the coast path is you see something in the distance, but it takes a long time to get there because it's like a roller coaster, up and down, windy in and out, but that's the beauty of it. Let's keep walking. Oh, Megatron spiderweb. That was good. A cafe down at Ready Money Cove let me fill up my water, so I'm refilled, ready for the second leg of the journey. It does feel like the sun is getting lower, so it's a lot cooler. Coming into Foy, and this is actually where I finished the Saints Way walk, and we made a video about that a couple of years ago now, so if you haven't watched that, go check it out. That's a great walk. Now I'm gonna hope that these ferries are still running from the nearby harbour, otherwise I'm gonna have to walk a little bit further. Fingers crossed. Missed the ferry. The last one was at 5:15, but there's another ferry in town. It just means I have to walk a bit further. Dope. I think I missed it by half an hour. Oh well. I just checked the time, it's actually 6:30 and I think it's gonna be another hour and a half walking from this side. I'm just walking out of Polruan now, just like that. It's like a sigh of relief and a breath of fresh air. I'm out of the busy town of Foy and back onto that lovely, serene, peaceful coast path where I want to be. And the sun's still shining, I'm still walking. My little Gribbin head. All the way from over there. Having a little cookie pit stop. My cookies are pretty melted actually. And admiring the amazing stretch of coastline ahead. I hope my campsite is coming up. I would quite like to put my tent up now. Walking past yet another stunning white sand turquoise water beach. I think that's Atlantic Bay over there. I've never been, it looks really beautiful. I need to figure out, because at some point I'm going to have to veer off this coast path and go to my campsite, but I don't want to do it too soon. I think I've got a little while yet. This last bit is a bit of a struggle. I'm digging for my last reserves. Sun is setting, just keeps coming with the hills. Dig deep is, come on, you got this. I think I might have missed my swim chance because I got to get my tent up, got to get there. I think it's going to be a manana situation. So that's where I'm camping, by that church in the distance. It might look like quite far away, and that's because it is. I've just had a little boost. So I had a snack, some sweets and carrots and cheese, and now I am powering on. I got a little bit disheartened because I read that it was like 2 hours to the campsite, but actually I read maps wrong. It wasn't following the coast path. So following the coast path I think it's probably more like an hour, which is much better. But it is getting late. It's like nearly 8 o'clock now. So I really want to put my tent up before it gets dark. So let's get going. There it is in the distance. I like that I'm being guided to my camping site by a church that's lit up in the evening sun. It's a nice thing to look to into the distance and aim towards. It is getting closer, and I'm just enjoying the journey, man. It's not about the destination, except it is, because I can't wait to get there. Maybe I bit off a bit more than I could chew, but it's kind of good to push myself a bit, do a bit of exercise. It's probably the most exercise I've done in a while. Get back into that walking strength. I'm actually going to the Brecon Beacons in a week with my brother and sister, and I'm thinking about making a vlog, so let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in me filming that. We're going camping and hiking in the Brecon Beacons together. I think you guys have met my sister Rebecca back in the vlogs in Romania before, but I don't know if you've ever met my brother Harry, because my other brother George came to Nepal with us. But Harry, you might have seen him in a Cornwall vlog long ago. George would come, but he's in Indonesia surfing. So I think I'll bring the camera along if you guys are interested. Make a Sibby vlog. Actually, I was thinking today about doing some wild camping, just camping on the coast path somewhere, pitching up my tent. The thing is, I was kind of unsure if that would work out. Like, I thought it might be really busy. I didn't know this part of the coast path that well. Felt a bit nervous about doing that on my own, to be honest. I kind of like the idea of having a destination to get to, like the campsite. And the campsite is a really, really cute one that I've wanted to go to for a long time. I've spotted it driving past before. But I will say, in hindsight, like there's lots of opportunities to camp. I think if you put up your tent late at night, were responsible, didn't leave any trace. I don't know. Don't want to encourage that because it's people's land, but you ask the landowner, I guess. Landowner. But I'm happy to have a campsite tonight. It was really cheap. It was £9 because it was, and that would have been even if there was 2 of us, which is amazing. So it was £14 for a very small tent. You got a £5 discount if you were arriving by foot. I think I've hit my beach, Lansalos, and now I just need to go up the hill to the church, to where the campsite is. Hopefully there's a shortcut. I'm sat at the bottom of the hill where the beach is, and I've got to ascend that hill to get to the campsite, but I just had to have a sandwich to get me going because my feet are really hurting now. There's no signs or anything, which I was kind of expecting there would be, but there's a path going up and there's a path going towards the coast, so I've taken the path going up. I really hope it takes me to the campsite because I did see like a river on the map, but I don't think it's a big one. Fingers crossed. This leads me up to that pretty church. Feet are hurting a lot. I've lost my lovely golden way marker. That is the church. And I'm now in this dark forest. It actually doesn't look dark, but it is dark. On the camera it's lightened up a bit, but walking through this dark forest, like uphill, really steep. I did see a sign, it said half a mile to Lansalos, which to me feels like quite a lot at the moment because I'm running on low energy. I can't see the church anymore, so I don't know how long it's going to be, but just got to keep plodding and hopefully I'll see the light soon. You don't understand how much I want to sit on Beryl's bench right now, but I'm not letting myself, pushing on. Yay! Church! Lansalos, a quarter of a mile still. You're joking me. Yay, I made it! Finally! There's like 2 fields that are just for tents, which is quite nice, and then there's another field for caravans. And I found myself a little pitch. It's quite private, so I'm going to pitch up. It's quite far away from the toilets, but I'd rather have a bit of space. I've got to get this tent up. This is Tom's tent that he walked from John O'Groats to Land's End with, that I've got. It's just a one man. I thought I'd take the lightest one possible, but it might be a bit stinky. So nice camping in dry weather. If Tom's watching this, he'll definitely think I'm doing this wrong.
Straight cruising, headed for a bruising, watching out for number one.
That's it, I'm out of pegs.
You gotta slow down.
Look a bit weird.
Look around you, son. Today is just today and not tomorrow. Where you're going.
When I packed my coat this morning, I thought that was a ridiculous pack, but I'm actually glad because it's kind of cold tonight. This is Tom's stinky mat.
This looks big. Where you're going. Truth cannot be hid.
These I would highly recommend. Climb it. They're insulated one because it's actually like it keeps you warm and it's really lightweight and it is comfy. Slept on this every day for a month.
Easy now.
I dearly love sleepy bagging. Okay, bed's all set up. Oh, I need to go blow up my inflatable pillow. Don't worry guys, I carried my cabbage for 14 miles. I do love camping. It's a really cute little campsite. Oh my god. I can't use that. Guys. It's completely covered in mould. Can you see that? That is horrendous. That needs to go in the bin right now. Oh, to think that I was going to put my head on that. I've carried that. That is so disgusting. That hasn't come out since Tom finished his walk. Ugh. No pillow. Cool. Right, it is getting dark now. I'm going to quickly make some soup noodles. I had a quick look at the facilities. There's a visitor barn. I was kind of hoping for a kettle so I could make the noodles quicker, but there wasn't one. There's a freezer, showers. I like how there's no cars on the pitch too.
So you can be deserving of the rest that you are given.
I'm gonna have a cuppa, but I forgot to bring a cup. So I'm gonna make it in my AG1 bottle. Hopefully it doesn't melt it. I am so glad to get here. That last bit was so long. This whole experience is like really bringing back memories of that big walk. Like how you have to really live in tune with the day and night, and how like I used to be so aware of what time it got dark, but I'd say now I don't really know what time it gets dark. I've been living in a house. That'll do for my tea.
Where you're going. Truth cannot be hid. You gotta get going. Easy now. You gotta get going. Easy now.
Tonight we've cooked some green leafy veg with, I don't really know what it is, Cavallero Nero maybe? With some curry instant noodles. Tastes extra good after that big hike. Also guys, this is how much milk I brought for 2 days worth of teas. Anyone else with me? Lots of milk in your tea? Really strong tea, but really milky. I'm losing the light, but I'm glad I made it in time to be able to have dinner outside.
You gotta get going.
Lovely.
Easy now.
I got a feeling I'm going to sleep so well tonight. My legs and my feet are just so ready to lie down. Can't believe how tough I found that. Like I really didn't think it would be that hard, but I think I was forgetting how intense the coast path can be. It's time to go inside because it's getting very dark out here. Oh, you can see me better now. I could definitely eat like another noodles, but it's getting so dark I don't really want to stay out here. I want to get into bed. Yeah. Night world. I love how like you just got your little shelter up. You just feel completely safe. And it's just like that. You've created yourself a little home area. I am donezoed. I'm actually thinking I don't think I can walk back tomorrow. My feet are really hurting. And there's something about like walking back that seems a bit demoralising. So I might see if Tom could pick me up or get a bus from somewhere. But I'm in the middle of nowhere right now. The idea of walking the whole way back tomorrow is kind of filling me with dread. So I don't think I'll be doing that. I'm going to definitely have a swim tomorrow. Hopefully it's really sunny again. That was a real challenge actually. That was like a real physical challenge. I do like a physical challenge. And there's like that feeling you get at the end of the day when you're just so physically tired. It is a nice feeling and it makes you sleep really well. So I'm happy I did it, but I couldn't be more happy that I'm here. I will catch you guys tomorrow morning. Morning from one happy camper in a tent. I did sleep well. I'm a little bit uncomfortable. It's actually nice because I didn't realise, but I chose like a shaded spot this morning. So the sun hasn't come to my pitch yet, so it's still quite cool on my pitch. This is another really hot day. So I'm just going to chill in my pyjamas, have a cup of tea, have some breakfast at my pitch and head off. I think I've got to be off the pitch by 11. So I'm just going to have a nice leisurely breakfast. I can't believe yesterday when I was packing, I thought it was like being really extra, packing like milk and tea bags, but I can't tell you how happy I am that I did that. I can't believe I thought I wouldn't want a cup of tea. Hell yeah, that is what camping's all about, tea drinking. I'm using like a little camping gas stove that I bought in Europe when our gas ran out, and it's not the most lightweight hiking stove, but it's actually really fast. So big tick from me, can you have your tea really quickly? My mission this morning is to eat as much food as I can because I don't want as heavy a bag as I had yesterday. And I was lying in bed last night at like 2 a.m. and my feet and my legs were like throbbing. And I think it was a mistake wearing these running shoes. They just don't have enough support for like their weight of my bag and the terrain of the path. So I do regret not putting my walking boots on. But I tried them on yesterday and I just walked out to the van quickly from our house and at about 1 p.m. and it was so hot, my feet were like sweltering. And I just thought, I can't do this. But thinking about it, it would have been better to have like support because my feet really hurt. And normally, I don't know, like I'm used to walking quite long distances with those walking boots and it doesn't normally hurt. So, oh well, I learn. At least I have cool feet. Also, I've been thinking this is well worth the £9 because if you wild camp, you have to leave your camp really, really early and put down your tent really early before like all the dog walkers come. And it's not that relaxing. And one of my favourite things about camping is the slow camping morning where you can just drink cups of tea, make a slow camping breakfast, enjoy the sun, just like enjoy being outside. So I'm just doing exactly that. I decided to skip the shower because I'm just going to go in the sea. So I've got dressed, ready for the day, new t-shirt on. Today it's going to be all about walking, like not so far, but just enjoying the coast path. So I'm just going to try and swim and enjoy the beach and might see if I can get a bus back some of the way so I don't have to walk the whole way back because it did take me like over 6 hours yesterday. It's kind of gone into like this congealed ball, but I've made a mixture of oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, peanut butter. Let's go in it. There's horses in the field next door. You can hear them neighing all night. Look how much porridge I've made. Unfortunately, the time has come for me to vacate my pitch. I'm actually a bit late, it's already just past 11. I've been having like a really chilled morning. I've actually felt really, really tired, so I've just been like resting. But yeah, I've really, really enjoyed my time here. And I'm going to walk down to the beach, have a swim. Oh dear. No. That's weird. I don't know if the camera caught that like pop, but one of my poles is just broken. It did have a slight crack in it yesterday, but I don't know whether like the tension just made it crack. Oh no. Tom had this tent for like 3 months and I've used it for one night and I've broken it. Look. Oopsie. Okay, well I've technically vacated my pitch because I've put my tent down. And the reason for doing that, they said, is so they can trim the grass. No one's around, so I think I'm gonna make one last cup of tea, guys. The great thing about staying on a campsite rather than wild camping is the water, because I get such water panic. I always worry like I'm gonna run out, and it's surprising how much water you need for like cooking noodles, cooking porridge, if you want cups of teas, and then just drinking it. It's always time for another cup of tea. Now I've got to actually wear the bag. Oh, I'm all packed up. I have left my pitch. That was a really nice little pitch actually. Really private, but I guess the benefit of, there's 2 tent pitch fields, and I guess the benefit of the other one is that there's sea views, which I don't have sea views, but I prefer the quietness of this field. Quick tour of the campsite, because I didn't want to film last night because there's lots of children playing and stuff, but so my field is over that hedge. That's a tent only field, which hasn't really got sea views, but it's nice and private. And this field here is another tent only pitch with sea views, and I quite like that it's just, you just pitch up, there's no assigned pitches, so it's just sort of first come first serve, find a pitch, and then there's no cars on the actual pitches. You park your car down in that little car park there, and there's a little composting loo block and showers, hot showers. I think there's even a flushing toilet. There's a barn with a freezer, table and leaflets, information and stuff. And then there's a washing area, like a washing up area with a washing machine. There's a camper van field with electric hookup, and that is just first come first serve. You can't book that. There's a table tennis table outside, which is quite fun. That's cool. I've just seen a sign for other simple National Trust campsites around the UK. I definitely want to try out more. There's another one in Cornwall not far away, so I'm going to check that one out. I really like the vibe. And I kind of like that there's no reception. It's just really simple. You just check in yourself. You can pay by putting your money, like cash through the box, or I think a ranger comes around and collects money. So you can see here what I've walked. So I've walked from like over here, and I'm here. I have seen there's a bus at like 2 o'clock from here. So I could just walk down to the beach, have a nice time at the beach, and then just get the bus back. I think I might do that actually, guys. It's not a simulation. Okay, I've walked down to Lansalos Cove, half a mile walk. I tell you, that felt a whole lot easier than it did last night going uphill at 9 o'clock at night after 13 miles. But I think I am going to actually do that hill again. I've decided I'm just going to be nice to myself. I'm actually feeling pretty tired, like physically, from that walk yesterday. I don't know if I'll really enjoy going back on myself. So I think what I'm going to do is have a nice time swimming. The buses are quite irregular here, so there's not one for another 2 hours. So I'm just going to have like a 2-hour time at the beach, which is pretty nice. And then walk up, catch the bus, then catch the ferry, then catch another bus, and go home. But I've just come down to this little cove and the tide's all high and it looks so pretty. There's little sailing boats tootling past. And because it's not so hot today, it's actually quieter. I bought Tom's travel towel that he had for his John O'Groats Land's End walk. It's so small, but does the job. Guys, I've made it up to my bus stop. That was a tough walk up the hill actually, but it was good to warm me up after swimming. I do feel like really physically at my limit now after yesterday. It's making me question whether I could walk the coast path. But I made it and I've just got to wait for the bus. I'm kind of half surprised when the bus turns up. We're like in the middle of nowhere right now. I've managed to get my bus and I made it to the ferry, and guess who I picked up in boy? It's my lovely friend Donna. me and Donna have just been having a little catch up. We haven't seen each other in ages, and yeah, just by chance Donna was finishing work and I was arriving by the ferry, so we thought we had to go get a drink.
Oh, it's been lovely.
It has been, yeah.
Really good, yeah.
We should definitely do it again soon.
It went too quick.
Yeah, and now we're catching the same bus home, so it's all worked out really well.
Yeah,
So that's the end of my camping trip. Nearly home.